Hey, this is Rahul and how's it going everyone? Today we're gonna look at 5 top mounts for your new GoPro Hero 6 camera, and all of these mounts are gonna give you the best results. For example, in front of your motorcycle helmet. So in this video we're gonna give you 5 top mounts which is gonna step up your GoPro filmmaking and is going to maximize the usage of your GoPro and also improve your footage quality. I've been shooting with GoPro cameras for the last 4 years and I've bought several mounts, and not everyone is gonna make it to the top 5, but still it might be useful, so I'll mention a few at the end of the video. Now let's get started.
I've been watching you.
At number 5 is a simple tripod. The GoPro Hero 6 makes amazing night lapses and time lapses. If you're shooting night lapse, it can be automatic mode, but I usually like 5 seconds or 10 seconds interval. So that's just a tip. For time lapses, it can be anywhere from 1 second to 10 seconds. That means daytime time lapses I'm talking about. The best is to invest in a small scale tripod. If you invest in a big tripod, that can also work, but having a small scale tripod and the GoPro living on that tripod will give you extremely good coverage, and whenever you want to place it your GoPro anywhere and you can shoot a time lapse, it really helps to have a small tripod. Now you can pick a basic one for about $5 from Amazon, or you can go about $20 and pick up something which is way more functional, and it gives you the, if you're a handheld vlogging kind of person, this has tripod adjustment arms and it can do a variety of angles and also keep your arm out of the shot. So this type of a bendy tripod can also make your life easy if you're a vlogger, or if you want to create long distance selfie sticks. This also transforms into a selfie sticks, but then again it can also turn into a very simple tripod and shoot those night time lapses and night lapses, make your footage to the next level. Now the second mount that I'm going to talk about is the GoPro Suction Cup mount. I bought it over 4 years and it comes with some extra attachments which I don't use because I use them in high speed scenario, and attaching more arms will only increase the vibration. Of course, with the new Hero 6, I think the vibrations can very easily be taken care of thanks to the amazing stabilization. But I've been using this on my GoPro Hero 4. I've stuck it to the side of a motorcycle, ridden at over 200 kilometers per hour speed. It never came off. I've stuck 2 cameras at the same time using a dual mounting bracket. It never came off. You just have to clean the surface and then you have to apply the suction cup and it stays on. It has to be a very plain surface, smooth surface like glass, plastic. It doesn't work on wood or any kind of textured plastic. It needs to be a smooth area and a clean area. Now moving into number 3 is probably the most interesting mount, and this is not exactly a mount, but personally I think it's one of the best mounts that I've ever bought or ever been sponsored. This is the Zhiyun Rider M. Now Zhiyun Tech did send me this, and this is an attachable gimbal. It can attach to any GoPro mount, your helmet mount, your chest mount. It's very lightweight. They come with extra batteries and I've never run out of battery on this first battery. It's about 4 hours, so it's amazing. This can give you amazing shots. Believe it or not, the new gyro system on the internal stabilization on the GoPro is amazing, but nothing can ever replace an actual physical 3-axis gimbal. So this is something that I definitely recommend if you're a serious film buff, if you want to create great movies, put it on a gimbal. Now the Karma grip is also another option which is going to be great, but the Karma is a handheld shooter's thing. I'm not a handheld shooter. I like to mount it to different interesting places, and it has a tripod mount on the bottom which is right there, and what that does is it gives you a GoPro mount bracket adapter. As long as you put that in, you're good to go and you can plug it into any GoPro mount. So that's what makes this gimbal go places. Remember I said the GoPro can go places whereas bigger cameras can't go. I believe if you install the Karma grip, then it again becomes a handheld grip and nothing more than that. But with this, the Zhiyun Rider M, it can actually live with your adventures. It's not waterproof, so that's a bad thing, but apart from that, it's a great gimbal, and I've used it on many occasions and gotten amazing shots with it, which really awe people. And now we're going to talk about two more mounts. Now, it's very easy if you can clip your GoPro to places, and for that, GoPro officially makes the Jaws flex mount. It comes with the attachment arm, which is the flex mount, which can be used for a handheld vlogging. The Jaws mount can give you a GoPro to clip into any surface like metal bars or even uneven surfaces. It has a rubber tongue on the inside which you can pull and wrap it nicely around bars, so that gives you very nice grip. I've used this again on my recent shoot where we were riding quite a fast bike. We were doing speeds over 150 to 200 kilometers per hour, and that mount just stayed in place and gave me an awesome second angle for that motorcycle review. Now recently I've also received something from Django Design, which is the GoPro gripper mount. This is an alternative to the Jaws mount. It's much lighter, it's also very flexible, and if you're putting it on your own body, this lightweight mount is better, like if you can put it on front of your backpack and any other place where the flex mount can go. Now the flex mount is limited in one way: it doesn't go around very thick surfaces or very thick bars like a motorcycle handlebar. I didn't have much luck with the Jaws flex mount, the official mount, but the Django Design mount is again going to my very thick front handlebar, and that is where I think the Jaws flex mount is there if you're using it on more thinner bars. But if you want to use it on backpacks or on your person, big things, then the Django Designs gripper mount is the way to go. So I just gave you two options, but this is the clip-on type mount, so I'll just consider it one. Before going into the first, I will talk about a few honorable mentions. I was recently sponsored by SoPro. If you're into motorcycle and if you're thinking about doing a motorcycle chin mount on a full face helmet, this SoPro mount is the best. It is clipping on to your helmet without any modifications, cutting, drilling, or even glue for that matter. In 5 minutes you can set it up, and it's a very secure mount. Off-road riders use it, so it doesn't go anywhere, and you can close your motorcycle helmet lid. It's not a problem. I've ridden with this on Himalayas when there was pretty bad terrain and the mount never moved from any place. And this was one of the reasons why I could film such a good video on my Himalayan road trip with Royal Enfield. If you're not a helmet kind of a guy, you can look into the GoPro head mount, which is again a very nice mount. It goes directly to your head strap and gives you a perfect POV angle. The another mount which I've talked about is the wrist mount for surfers. You can do the GoPro chest mount. It is very useful for motorcycle or hiking where you're running around a lot. Chest is most stable, so it gives you a very stable footage, but it's not exactly POV because the camera is way below eyesight. So GoPro has a lot many mounts which you can check out, but if you're doing that underwater cool shots, then the GoPro Dome is something that I definitely recommend you. The GoPro Dome is probably what gives you results that people will be wowed, and people will ask you, how did you get that shot? You've seen many times people do a half shot where half of there is up above the water and half of them is below, and it's perfectly in focus. You cannot do this with just the camera. You have to put it into the hemispherical dome with the GoPro and you'll get those shots. Imagine doing a video like that. It would be super awesome, and that's kind of make your footage go to the next level. That's why I said having the right mounts is very, very important. Now moving to the final one, the best mount, and unfortunately I do not own this mount. I wish to buy it someday. It's very expensive, but I will lay it out here. It's the Sail Video Systems GoPro third person mount. You can put it on your back and it gives you a third person POV angle, something that takes usually filmmaking level of angle. And if you couple it with the Zhiyun Rider M gimbal, which I'd showed you previously, you cannot imagine the level of shots that you'll be getting out of this mount. And unfortunately I don't own it, but maybe someday. So in this video I showed you a lot of mounts, probably 10, but I called it top 5 or top 6 GoPro Hero 6 mounts. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more GoPro Hero 6 content, or if you're interested in motorcycles, it's all the better. I'm trying motorcycle filmmaking, GoPro reviews, motorcycle reviews, action cam videos, and everything. You know, we trying to make it kind of a mixed bag, keep it interesting for myself as well as for you guys. So thanks for watching, and if this is the first time on your channel, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon for getting the notifications onto future videos. This is Rahul. Goodbye.